Last time we hung out in Chapter 11, we were chatting about the impact of a regular gratitude practice. And by the time you watch this video, hopefully you've had a chance to incorporate a regular gratitude practice for at least a week. If you haven't watched part 11, or maybe you're joining me in the middle of this series, then perhaps now is a good time to go back and watch that part, or perhaps even watch the whole series from the start. Anyway, back to gratitude. If you're anything like me, you're probably starting to notice somewhat of a difference since beginning this gratitude practice. Suddenly you're bookmarking things and events throughout your day that you can then write down in your gratitude list the following morning. That simple act of seeking out things to be grateful for can radically change the way that we view the world around us. This time around, we're honing in on how gratitude can radically transform the way that we communicate with others. Feeling grateful is a really warm and fuzzy way to feel, right? I mean, whenever we're feeling genuinely thankful, it kind of looks something like this. But those feelings are too awesome to stay trapped inside, aren't they? Sometimes we have to let it all out and express our gratitude to others, and that's what we call appreciation. Intuitively, I think we already know that expressing appreciation can be a pretty powerful communicative tool. It motivates people in the workplace when leaders come around and express their appreciation. It gives us sort of a gratitude high when we express appreciation to others. And expressing appreciation can be pretty contagious. Expressing appreciation is pretty likely to result in others returning the favor and expressing it themselves. So what we're experimenting this time around is the idea of priming an interaction with somebody else by using gratitude to sort of manipulate the way we feel before heading into that interaction. First up, choose a person in your life that you want to think about while you fill out your gratitude list for a particular day. As you write down your 5 things for that day, those 5 things should be qualities that you associate with that person you have in mind. For example, if I'm thinking of my wife, then my 5 things might be being held accountable, blunt honesty, great cooking, having a glorious partner in crime, and constant emotional support. After you've filled out your 5 things that you connect with the person you had in mind, then seek out an interaction with that person in the same day, preferably in person. As your conversation unfolds, remember that you're not discussing the gratitude list itself. Instead, you're paying attention to how this interaction might feel a little bit different than others in the past. Don't be surprised if it turns into a much longer conversation than normal, and don't be surprised if it feels a little bit more meaningful. But don't walk into the conversation expecting it. Go into the interaction as normal and genuine as possible. Then, maybe consider expressing appreciation to other people in your life. Maybe it's time to grab a stack of Post-it notes.
Okay, I invented Post-its.
And leave random appreciation for your coworkers, your family, your friends or roommates, or maybe even some random strangers. Expressing our appreciation, no matter how trivial, is a great way to brighten our moods. But it also benefits the other person receiving the appreciation, so in the end, everybody wins. You know the routine. Like this video if you like where we're headed, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time.